astrological forecast for Gemini for the month of March 2018. This is a reading which covers all Geminis. So if you would like something that is more pertinent to your own life story, with details for your own reading, or that truly wonderful, amazing, beautiful soulmate reading, you can contact me via the links in the description box below. Gemini, we start with your relationships, move through to your general forecast, and finish off with a soul path evolution reading. Right, relationships, we're going to start with those of you that are looking for love in your life, that are looking for a love relationship. As you will see, your first card that you got was the soulmate, then you got the camel, then you got the target, and then you got the man. So a soulmate is coming into the lives of many of you in the month of March that are looking for a relationship. The camel says persevere and you will overcome problems. It would seem that there will be, this isn't simple. The soulmate coming into your life, the two of you getting together is not going to be a simple issue. There's obviously something that needs to be dealt with, moved through. It could be you have people from your past, they have people from their past, you have family connections, whatever it may be. There are circumstances which will need to be worked through, but persevere and you will overcome those problems, whatever they may be. The target says a goal-orientated person, and the man says dealing with relationships in a man. So somewhere along the line, by the looks of things, the person involved in this relationship, be it you that is the man, or if you're getting involved with a man, there are goals which could possibly be, you have different goals. Your goals don't quite match up. But you can work through this problem. It's not an insurmountable problem. And this is a soulmate, so the two of you have a soul contract. You have decided to be together in this lifetime. Just work through whatever those issues are. It could be that you've already met this person, the soulmate of yours, and now you're just getting to know them and you're finding out your goals don't quite match up. But like I said, the two of you can work through this. And if you meet someone in March and all this applies, remember you can work through it. The goals are important though. One's going to need to work through it. Right, if we have a look at marriage, in other words, those of you that are in committed partnerships or relationships, you get the wheel, the mule, and the dog barking. The wheel says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. The mule says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And the dog barking says advice from a friend. If I look at that lineup, what comes through for you is, because somebody is very stubborn and unwilling to change, the wheels are spinning aimlessly because one cannot move on from the situation. The guidance coming through here is a friend has good advice for you. I will say it now and I repeat it very often and I will keep saying it. When one asks for advice or gets advice from a friend, don't always look at the messenger as the issue, right? It's the message coming through them. Your angels, higher realms, your higher self will often deliver messages through another person. So it's not a case of shooting the messenger. It's a case of listen to the messenger. All they are doing is articulating a message that was given to them. They may not even realize all that they are is the conveyor of a message for you. In this case, if you are spinning your wheels aimlessly because you're stuck in a relationship, a committed relationship, you can't move it on, or it's just like you can't get what you want, you can't get to where you want to go, ask a friend for advice, because there's going to be a little pearl of wisdom to be found in there somewhere. Okay, now we move on to your career reading, and you get the heart, the dark woman, and the bird flying. Now the heart says that love, deep affection and caring. The woman says dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair, and the bird flying says news is on its way. So in your career situation, for many of you Geminis, there's someone whom you care deeply about. It's a woman, and there's news coming in about this person in March. What that news is not showing up in this reading right now. So that's interesting, and it could also be that that news coming in is different for, it can be different sections of Geminis will have different news coming in where this person is concerned. I have a feeling this news isn't unexpected. You've maybe been expecting it about this person. Okay, we'll have to see what happens with that next month, won't we? If we move on to your success, you get the flute, the leg, and the four-leaf clover. So the flute says disappointment in a friend or lover. kind of think it's showing up for many of you in your committed relationship sector, right? But the leg says stepping into a new experience. So there's definitely the potential here for a shift in direction or energy where that is concerned. And that shift brings in with it good fortune. This 4-leaf clover says great good fortune. So don't be too bogged down, too unhappy, too disappointed. Don't maintain that feeling. Or if you are having that feeling, just realize things are going to change for the better. That experience is going to shift for you. If we look at your happiness in the month of March, Gemini, you get the pig, the angel, and the shield. The pig says be aware of greed, or beware of greed. Actually, be aware. It's interesting I said that. I think that's more what it's meant for you. The angel says spiritual guidance, protection from harm, and you need to defend yourself. The message I get with this is someone's pushing you too far. They're asking too much of you. You have spiritual guidance where this is concerned, and you do need to set your boundaries. You're not the only lot of people who've gotten that this month. Some of the private readings are getting that as well. There's a need to establish healthy boundaries, Gemini. Someone's pushing you too far. You have your angels backing you. Some of you will have calling cards from your angels. You know what your calling card is. My angels will always send feathers. So I know when things get challenging and I'm not quite sure what to do, but I have a feeling what I should do. A feather normally comes floating past, and that's like my little thing for me. Okay, that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's the calling card for me. And many of you probably will have your own calling cards for your angels. If you don't, the interesting thing is to sort of keep that in mind. Ask what the calling card is within the next, say, show me within the next 3 or 4 days, and then you'll see what your calling card is. And then in future and you can use that as sort of an answer sometimes. They will help you at all times, but you guys do need to, someone's pushing you too far, okay? And you do need to set a healthy boundary. Send out a quest for guidance from that angel who's helping you, who's backing you up as well. You will get it. Alright, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I want to repeat once again, if you'd like a personal or private reading or that really, really amazing soulmate reading, it really is wonderful. You can contact me via the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. Comments, guys, I read every single comment. Thank you so much for commenting. And to those of you that share these videos, I want to give you a special thank you.